Artist's Week of Life in Search for Inspiration. Hi, hello from Amsterdam. I hope everyone's safe and healthy. We have beautiful rainy weather in Amsterdam again. No, we didn't have rain for quite some time, so we do need rain. The mood is again very meditative and very mellow. It's the end of the week. This week was very good, actually. I was looking for inspiration. I will show you a regular week of an artist in Amsterdam, little things which inspired me, and maybe this will give you an idea how you can also find inspiration for your next masterpiece. So, let's go. I don't know why, but I'm so nervous. It is really kind of strange talking in front of a camera. Is it still recording? No. I'm a bit nervous when I'm talking in front of a camera because I'm not used to it. I'm always behind the scenes and I'm always doing my dirty work on canvas, and then people see beautiful results. It makes me very vulnerable sitting here and talking in front of the camera and not even knowing who you are. So if you want, you can drop me a line and write a commentary and maybe telling me who you are. And yeah, also I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel, like my video. Yeah, so let me show you my week. It was such a wonderful, spontaneous idea to go to the sea, to walk in the dunes and along an empty beach. That day, some strong, cold British wind came to us in the Netherlands, so there was almost no one on the beach. And I just love the dunes. I often remember my walks in the dunes on the Baltic Sea, and I never get tired of the sea, in any state, be it in a stormy mood, playful or calm. I just love the sea. After any walk by the sea, I'm always so impressed by it that I create, if not a seascape, then definitely add sea elements, for example waves, to the painting I'm working on at that time. For example, in my Passage of Time, waves were suddenly added because of my walk along the beach a day before. Or Saint Basil the Blessed stands with two stone lions, and somewhere behind them, a storm rages. These waves were also included in the composition after one of my winter walks by the sea somewhere near Livorno. The sea and the dunes always inspire me. Light, textures, patterns, rhythm, symbolism, colors, well, everything is inspiring about the sea. This week, I went to see an exhibition from Rembrandt to Vermeer at the HART Museum in Amsterdam. The museum is better known as the Hermitage of Amsterdam. Well, the exhibition exceeded all my expectations. Amazing works of Dutch artists of the 17th century. Works that are not well known at all. It is surprising how only through portraits you can tell about the history, customs, and the way of life of the Dutch of that time. That was my first impression. Looking at the paintings, I never got tired of admiring the smallest details, even in almost microscopic paintings. Just awesome. The Dutch Renaissance, the Dutch Golden Age, surpassed the Italian Renaissance in technique and in light and shadow big time, no doubt. On the way home, I caught myself thinking that all these great and talented artists of the 17th century would definitely not be successful today. There would simply be no demand for them. The average European brought up on abstract art would simply not understand these works. It is interesting that we consider them great, and they are great, admire them. But when we see contemporary artists working in the same technique, we turn away from them, considering them irrelevant. Well, paintings by great masters of the past are a whole separate song of inspiration. You can make a copy of a painting, or you can paint something of your own, but in the technique of the great master who inspired you. I once had a period of boundless admiration for Tiziano Vecellio. In English, he is known as Titian. I have done quite a few works in his technique. I will show you these three: The Rape of Europe, Hermitage, and Sauterre. Art is beautiful in any form, both raw contemporary and well-known classical. You know, the hardest thing for any artist is to find your own style. It's terribly painful to see that you're one of the million when you want to be unique. I know what I'm talking about. So I started reading this book to find my own unique style and my own unique theme in art. I didn't want to read it, but I started because I know from my own experience what I'm most afraid to do is exactly what I need to do. To my great surprise, this book helps me shake the dust off my creative process. It's not a speed read. Well, I read a couple of pages a week, and that's enough for me because reading it is also scary in a way. You read, you doubt that it will help you, and catch yourself thinking that, fuck, it really does help you to reveal your creative potential even more and find your own style and your own theme. Oh, I forgot to tell you the name of the book. It's The Vein of Gold by Julia Cameron. And absolutely any book and any story can be illustrated. Here is my illustration, large scale, for the story from Roman mythology about the goddess of beauty, Venus, and her lover, Mars. I didn't finish this book yet, so I'll go read some more. On Thursday, I went to a vintage shop in a town near Amsterdam, Amstelveen. I visit the shop regularly, for sure once a month. My main goal is vintage Dutch photo frames. It is so interesting to see how a simple drawing can be transformed when framed in a vintage frame. But for inspiration, such a trip to a vintage shop is also very useful. My visits to garden centers are not frequent, but each time it's like a holiday for me. Plants and flowers, aren't they a source of inspiration? I must admit that floral paintings are my weakness. I love to paint them. Unfortunately, they're not as popular as, let's say, a nude figure, but it seems to me that flowers and paintings in interiors look very, very stylish. And also, these flowers will never fade. Well, this time I have seen, touched, and smelled way too many plants in this garden center. We are in the Netherlands, and you know what that means? Plants and flowers are the signature of the country. Yes, I won't be surprised if in the coming days I create something floral on canvas or paper, like these orchids or these cyclamens. As for my art, I finished, I think, 2 or 3 drawings. Well, this was my week in my search for inspiration during my regular week in Amsterdam. And all I wanted to show that we go through everyday life and we think we need big experiences and bright colors, but actually we can find something beautiful in pretty boring things as well. So I hope I inspired you. Yeah, and feel free to share your experiences with me as well, and tell me how you find inspiration in everyday life. Yeah, just like, subscribe if you like, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.